Hello, this is a full tutorial for category extension Kill Carmelita in Slide 3. The only part where the game language matters is the opening cutscene between Sly and Bentley. Even there the language doesn't matter too much, but for the optimal setup you want to play in German, which is available on the PAL release of the game. The run starts like a normal any percent run, so just click New Game to get started. After the cutscene, pause the game and input the cheat code R1R1 up right, R1 right for warping to episode 5. After the load, there will be a pop-up about autosaving. Smash square to close it as soon as possible and mash X after that to select Sly. This is where the RNG part starts. We want to get to 800 coins as fast as possible, and it will be done by looting these two flashlight cards. These cards will almost always be there, in front of the safe house, with couple different outcomes. 1. The ordinary, which is the most common one, where both of them are on the lower ground, one staring towards the city and the other one staring towards the sea. 2. Side by side, which is the second most common one, where both of the guards are walking down the slope, both staring towards the sea. 3. Hill, where both of the guards are on the slope, walking to opposite directions. 4. Wait, where both of the guards are on the ground level, walking to opposite directions. Every time you exit the safe house, run past the fence to get the view over the area, and based on the outcome either go left or right. Utilize R1 tapping and jumping to get closer to the guards for looting. If you get the wait outcome, you gotta wait a bit before jumping down. If you get the ordinary outcome and the first guard doesn't carry loot, you have to wait a bit before jumping to the second guard. During this time you can pickpocket one chunk of coins from the first guard. After you have looted the guards, or none of the guards had any loot, you want to reload the game by pausing the game and inputting the warp to episode 5 cheat code, which is still R1R1 up right, R1 right. This will reset the loots the flashlight guards are carrying. However, make sure not to kill these guards at any point, because reloading won't spawn the guards back. When you have looted the guards and want to reload the game, you can pause the game as soon as you see the blue flash. This way the game will run on the background even when it's paused, so you still get the coins from the loot. Once you see the menu freezing, you can start mashing X to pick Sly. After you have reached 800 coins, input the cheat code R1 up up R1 R1 down to unlock all jobs and the MTCs. After you hear the cheat to activate, exit the game menu. Get to the section with episode 1 challenges and hover over Octavio's last stand. Now without pausing the game, input the cheat code R1 right down, right R1 right to warp to episode 1, followed by an X input to enter the Holland treasure hunt. This way you will get to episode 1 safe house with Bentley accessible. Enter ThiefNet and buy size destabilizer. It's the 7th Bentley gadget, so you got to press down 6 times to reach it. After buying, exit the safe house as Bentley. Get on the roof by using this bounce pad, drop down and equip the gadget. When you have reached this part of the bridge, shoot a sleep dart next to Rialto Bridge. This will lure Carmelita close to you. Activate the gadget, jump on Carmelita, hit her twice and you are done.